Hi, one SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. His name is Mike Brenner. We are the odds couple. It's week 9 in college football. It's Tuesday the 25th. We're talking from Jeff from BMOCwins.com. Love getting his takes on these games every week. We're covering a couple of tough ones, actually, right now. Rice and Louisiana Tech. Now, Mike Brenner, this is one of those lines opened at 24.5, or at least that was the first line I saw. Quickly went up to 28. The same thing happened last week, and you know why that was? Was because the Sharps jumped all over Louisiana Tech early. Last week, they bet it up to 14-17. Of course, that one cashed. Louisiana Tech's offense is really rolling. 3 straight ATS wins. Question is just how bad is Rice, how motivated is Louisiana Tech, and how high should this line be? I could still see a play on Louisiana Tech first half, maybe having some value. Would I take them at 28? Maybe I would. What would you do, Mike Brennan?
Yeah, if anything, if I had to, because this is a 10-foot pole for me, and not in a bad way, I just haven't had time to jump in, I would do the first half because that offense is explosive. You know, but Rice, years past, and again, it's what Rice defense is going to show up. That seems to be a problem with them, but I'm dying to hear what Big Man's got to say.
Jeff from BMOCwins.com, I know you've done your in-depth research on this game. The questions are, how bad is Rice? How motivated is Louisiana Tech? And how big should this line be?
Well, I think the line's perfect. I'm perfectly okay with 28, and I'm going to lay the number here with La Tech. I've backed this team several times, including recently. They've been on a tear offensively, 52 points a game over their last 3. They've scored 155 points total in those 3 games, and now they face the 3rd worst defense in America. This Rice team gives up 7.2 yards per pass play, which is the worst in America. They're just not built offensively either to keep up with a high-scoring team like La Tech. La Tech's been on kind of a little heater lately due to who they've played, but they're just going to keep rolling these bad teams. Mike Brenner, I know you're going to like this one. Rice is off their first win against Prairie View A&M. They gave up 44 points in that game to Prairie View A&M, which I think is unbelievable personally. And I don't know what Ryan Higgins and this La Tech offense is going to do to them. This one could be 76-10 or something like that. I'm okay with laying the 28. I think this is a 60-17 type of game.
Yeah, all right.
As Jeff would say, the defense for Rice is a dumpster fire. I love that saying, by the way.
I don't know. I mean, maybe we want to take a thought about, maybe we want to think about Louisiana Tech team total over, but it'll be 50. Yeah. And, I mean, they did play Baylor this year, and they lost 38-10, which is obviously horrible, but they didn't give up 70. They only gave up 38 to Baylor.
Yeah, and if you're only scoring 10 against Baylor, well, then again, Rice is no Baylor. That's for damn sure. Ooh.
I actually want to point something out. I was actually on Baylor in that game, and for whatever reason this year, Jim Grobe, the new coach at Baylor, does not blow anyone out anymore. He doesn't have that Art Briles intuition. He doesn't do it. They could have won that game 55-10. They just kind of dog. La Tech, Skip Holtz, they don't do that. They're going to score. Peter, I like your way of thinking, though. La Tech team has been – I actually bet that last week. That was a great play. I agree with you, but I'll just lay the 28, honestly. I think
that's the second. Yeah, my second question was how motivated is Louisiana Tech? You think motivated enough to cover 28?
Well, yeah, because this is a conference game, and we all know this conference, and we've talked about before on this show, this is kind of a 1 or 2 dog race, so every game matters. You know, and I just think Rice is that bad.
And you know what? In the 3-game span that they won, they scored 150-something points. That tells me that they're into the style points. They're not going to slow down now.
All right. Sounds good. Jeff from BMOCwins.com, liking Louisiana Tech, even at the current line of -28. Jeff from BMOCwins.com, thanks so much, as always.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, guys.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.